Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader for over 10 years, and I have over a dozen other certifications in different healing modalities. But regardless of everything I may have studied, I always come back to say I'm simply a channel of spirit, and I bring messages for those who find me. And as we're talking about messages, I always come out every week with what to expect over the next 7 days. And so it seems like the next 7 days for the collective is about inviting curiosity into your life. Okay, so there is going to be some changes. As you go on in the next couple of months, of course, we are wrapping up the year season. We're going into December very quickly. So we are having to do that like New Year's resolutions, whatever you want to do, but understanding which cycles you have been through and also inviting that curiosity in because new opportunities are wanting to come to you, particularly with contracts. It could be with a romantic partner, it could be with family members at your job, wanting to move forward in a business. You have a lot of new coming into you. But in order to get to that point, right, you have to understand where you are right now. And that's reviewing where you've been and also allowing yourself to be curious about the world around you. It's really inviting you to say, come out, understand that it's time to move first. And I'm talking to another side of the collective now as the energy suddenly shifted. So if you're part of that collective where you have not been wanting to make any changes, or you're just pretending everything is okay, but it's not, if you are being asked gently to fix your patterns now, and if you don't invite that curiosity in, spirit's going to come forward with much harsher lessons in the upcoming months. So do it the easy way. Don't make it hard for yourself in the future. So just take that as a little grain of salt as you go past your rest of the year. And we're just going to go ahead to our caller tonight. So we have Erin from Utah. Hello, Erin. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So, what type of questions do you have today?
Um, just general.
All right. I'm seeing fears around money immediately. How does
Yeah.
that sound? Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's okay. We all get to that point, especially when we're in kind of the holiday period. It just seems like everything crashes on you at once. And on top of that, you feel obligated to spend even more money within this time period. So I see that there seems to you have spirits. Okay, come on. I'm like, slow down, spirit. Let me get the words out in a way that can be heard. So at this moment, it seems like you are being asked to possibly take a leap of faith. To follow something you really wanted to do, move forward to. It's been a little bit unexpected, and if you haven't had this opportunity come to you yet, just give it 7 days. And you'll understand exactly what this is if you do not know already. But the issue is that you have a lot of options, and options are good, but it also can be overwhelming. Then you could be like, okay, I have to pay this bill, have to pay this bill too. So going into all other directions. But while you have many complexities within your financial structure, you're also having a lot of opportunities come in. So take a deep breath on that point. Okay. So I know that when we have fear surrounding money, it can allow us our bodies to tense up. And when we get tense, we start to get stressed too. And spirit is saying if you do not watch your hydration and your nutrition over the next couple of weeks, you are gonna fall down with some pretty uncomfortable illnesses, like colds, needing to sleep a lot in order to recover. But what I
Okay.
like about what I'm seeing with you is you're surrounded by the number 9. And I love the number 9. It's a fantastic number, because it's about coming in and enjoying life's luxuries a little bit more. Also, having your wishes come true, having your concerns fade away, and really stepping in and like, okay, it's all right. We are safe in our mind, body, and soul. We have all these things going all around, but I'm surrounded by joy. I'm surrounded by a good foundation. And so, like, regarding what I'm seeing with finances, that stress and the complexity, did you recently have some type of offer or something come forward that makes you want to follow your dreams?
Um, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've had multiple job opportunities.
Mhm.
Um, like come forward or whatever coming at me. I'm currently working like my job. I've got my day job, and then my I used to work for a dentist, and he just recently has reached out to me, and I've been helping him after work now.
Mhm.
So yeah, there and he wants me to come back full time, and so it's yeah, I'm kind of like torn between where do I go, what do I do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, um, doing too much too long is going to be very hard on your physical body. Just be aware of that. Um, you are being pushed very quickly into one direction versus the other. And it doesn't seem, whatever you do decide to choose, if you want to go back to dentistry, I see that as kind of more of a traditional point. Like, okay, the standards and processes pretty well. It's more kind of a traditional and surrounded by people who may be more traditional as well. There's very good things about this, very good things. But regarding your current position, right, there seems to be more of
Mhm.
an emotional capacity there where you are more emotionally fulfilled. So while one position may be okay, this is structured. I know what hours I'm going to work every week. I know how vacations work. It's not surprising. I know what's going on. The other position does seem like okay. I find more fulfillment in what I do day to day, even if there may be more to balance. And what I'm
Mhm.
underneath in your spirit is that you are leaning more towards that emotional fulfillment rather than that structure and that day by day, you know what's going to happen. So are you leaning or
Okay.
thinking about going back to the dentistry?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but at the same time, I feel like where my day job or whatever my current job, I feel like I could over time. I feel like I could advance more
Mhm.
over time. Whereas like with my the dentistry, I'm already at already at the top
Mhm. Yeah,
as
and
far in the office.
yeah, that and
So
like
I'm there's really not much more to advance. I mean, unless I wanted to go back to school for for hygienist. But
yeah, so as you're talking about that and as when I'm looking at these cards, um it's like, okay, maybe there's something in dentistry that, okay, you can learn and you can grow, but it seems like more memories, fond memories. It's more like if you did choose to go back, it's like almost romanticizing the past or where like you don't fully remember what it felt to have those days where you're like either really bored or just really frustrated day by day. So it's just a kind of reminder
hmm
like you learned what you needed to do and that there is a lot of growth for you in the future in your current position, particularly moving up, becoming more of a professional and diplomatic and someone that is more looked upon for professional advice. So it seems like as you continue to grow, a lot of people are going to be looking towards you as a mentor type person as well. So you may even start training new people as they come in. Spirit is
yeah,
coming in.
which I have been doing.
Yeah, and like I'm seeing this card here, and I know it wouldn't show up on camera, even if you're watching on camera. But this deck is a man on a white horse carrying a torch, and there is a bunch of white horses following. So that is just a beautiful symbolism for you. Be like, okay, I know I can be a very decisive leader. I can lead the way, and it's not chaotic. You're teaching. You're very good at it. People respond to you well, so you have a lot more going towards that, towards your professional growth in your current position.
And I
But
also, at the same time, I've been studying to take the residential or the IBC exams for
mhm.
a building inspector. I've also
Oh,
been studying for that too. So that's another field that I've been, that's possibly might
Mm.
could take or another path I could also take. So,
Um, what I'm seeing right now is that you can always consider it. This is always a suggestion. We have free will, and as we move forward, there is a portion of going in and getting that type of certification, that training that would make you happy. But Spirit is saying like it may not necessarily be the right time to continue that. I'm going to get a little bit more clarity. So if you decide to go that path, right, you will find opportunities and jobs, even part-time jobs that will bring in a very good supplemental income for you. You would be successful. You would likely pass all certifications within the first try, so you wouldn't have to worry about retakes or anything like that. But it seems like some things are gonna happen in the next few weeks. New people are gonna come in. I do see this in your current position. So if you're hiring more in your department or whatever, some shifts are gonna be happening. And with everything that will be shifting and changing, just not in your professional life, but it does seem like in your family life too, in your home life, that there's gonna be minor shifts where it just says, Spirit's like, it's not exactly the right time to move forward. You absolutely can, and you would be successful with it. But there's just underneath it that says it's not the time yet. There's something unwise
okay.
about the choice that you don't have the answer. So it could be simple as getting a little bit more time for yourself. I'm seeing time to actually heal. And this is getting more of like sadness, time to heal. So I'm feeling it's related to and we're running out of time, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of this very quickly. Um,
Hmm.
don't be disappointed in yourself. You don't have to continue to push, push, push through in order to have some type of external validation. Spirit is coming in to say you are successful. You don't have to do all of this. You can if you want to, but you are fantastic just the way you are. You are smart. You work hard. People look up to you. And allow yourself to realize that and just sit back a few moments, a few minutes every day and find that balance because that is going to help you with every decision because you have the skills, you have the intelligence, and you are going to be successful. So just hold back, don't overwork, and it will be clear.